What's going on, guys? Roberto Parker here with rwpsports training. Time for another health detective talk today. Today's topic is one that, well, I really don't want to talk about, but I feel like I need to get this out there. It is it healthcare or disease care? I'm going to give you some statistics here in a few minutes that might shock you. Now, those of you that know me personally know that I have some very strong opinions on certain issues, socially, politically, even regards to our health care. I'm not going to express those on camera today because I want to keep this professional. So I'm going to give you some numbers here that these are not my numbers. These are numbers I've gotten from the CDC and some other sources, Center for Disease Control. We have a healthcare issue in this country today, and professionally, I call it more disease care. We are doing a great job, really not a great job, a poor job of managing diseases, but we're calling it healthcare. Now, I'm not going to get into the political issue on Obamacare, whether we should have it or not, because I don't want to talk about that stuff. I'm just going to give you some facts, and I'm going to give you my professional perspective. 90% of diseases that we have can be stopped, reversed, prevented by the way we live our lives. And I will leave it at that for now. And I've talked about this many, many times on camera. Most diseases are a result of your lifestyle and a term called epigenetics, how your genes express themselves. Just because you have bad genes doesn't mean you have to let those genes express themselves and become bad in terms of our DNA blueprint. Now let's go into some numbers here. 1 in 2 in this country will get cancer. 1 out of 2 will get cancer in this country. 2/3 of U.S. citizens are overfat and or obese. And by 2030, they project that over 3/4 of Americans will be overweight or obese. That's almost 80%. 1 in 4 will die of heart disease. Now, here are some top countries in the world, and I'm not going to give you all of these. There's a top 10 list of the healthiest, of what they consider the healthiest countries on earth. Finland, Sweden, Japan, Greece, and one that didn't fit up there was Singapore. Now, what a lot of these countries have in common is in their school systems. They all emphasize physical education, which is just one component, but that's a big component. Thought I'd throw that out there. Since 1969, the average person has gained nearly 30 pounds of body weight since 1969. 30 pounds of body weight. And trust me, that is not lean body muscle tissue. That is mainly adipose tissue. Fat, baby. In 2016, the United States of America as a whole spent $26 billion with a B, $billion on health and fitness products. More than any other country on earth, we spent that much money. These countries up here, Finland, Sweden, Japan, Greece, minimal amounts. Minimal. Now, here's what it comes down to, guys. Quality versus quantity. Now, I've said this many, many times before. You can exercise too much. Unfortunately, in my opinion, most exercise programs out there are based on vanity, aesthetics, and cosmetics. It's all about how you look, which is the wrong approach. Be more concerned about your health. I've said this many, many times. If you take care of your health, looks will follow. Look at a lot of bodybuilders. Everybody thinks that bodybuilders are the epitome of muscularity. No, they're not. Bodybuilders are sometimes the most unhealthiest people in the world. They always have shoulder issues, back issues, elbow issues, knee issues. because they overtrain and they do too much. And a lot of bodybuilders, once they stop training, they're like those people on The Biggest Loser. They put on a lot of weight. And they have some other issues in life too. A lot of them are very, very emotionally insecure about themselves. So they're not the healthiest individuals in the world. You want to have qualitative lifestyle where you eat, activity, just not exercise, but activity. Non-exercise induced activity. Go out and walk a lot. Walking is the best exercise in the world you can do. Look, there's a lot of books out there on how to work out and how to train, and I've done blogs and that stuff myself. It's all about your lifestyle. And everybody's different in how you respond to various types of exercise and various types of activities. I just did a blog a few days ago on stress reactivity versus stress adaptation and the right type of routines or the wrong type of routines that you should not do. It's how your body responds. And you have to determine that. And if you have a problem with that, come and sit down with me and we'll figure it out. I'll help you out, guys. So, quality over quantity. Can we reverse this trend? The answer is a resounding yes, we can. We can reverse this trend. But it takes, here's that word a lot of you don't like, discipline and some accountability. Now, I can be a hard-ass trainer, guys. Those of you that know me personally know that I can be a hard-ass. But I've come to realize this. Most people don't know what I know about the human body, which is why people pay me to come train with me and consult with me. But I have to meet you where you are and hopefully take you to where you want to go. Everybody's not going to start out just doing a strict keto eating plan or a good strict paleo eating plan or by jumping into working out 4, 5, 6 times a week. That's not going to happen. You have to start out slow and progressively work your way into it and set some realistic short range, medium range, and long range goals for yourself about your lifestyle. And one statistic I did not put up here is about kids. Kids are getting fatter too, by the way. So they're not becoming immune to it. Kids are getting fatter. And right now, about 50%, really, close to 50% of kids are overweight and or obese. Why? Well, I don't want to get into that because, once again, I don't get personal here, but a lot of it's because of their quality of life. They're not active enough, basically. So guys, I hope this has helped you. This is something that's been near and dear to my heart. We spend a lot of money in this country on health and fitness. A lot of money. We should be in the top 10. And by the way, one number I did not put up there also, the U.S. is one of the top 10 countries in the world in terms of obesity and being fat. We are in the top 10. We're not number 1, thank goodness, but we're in the top 10. Number 1 is, I believe, Egypt or Qatar or Jordan, one of those Middle Eastern countries. But we're in the top 10. Now, one of these days in the near future, I'll do a breakout health blog on those top 10 countries, what they have in common in terms of the obesity, in terms of also the top 10 countries that are healthiest, what they have in common in terms of the way they live their life with nutrition and activity and exercise. It's really pretty interesting, I think. Guys, I hope this has helped you. I've tried not to go on a rant today because it's hard for me to do sometimes because I have very, very passionate feelings about stuff like this. But guys, you can reverse this trend. If you want to live a good quality life, you've got to make some changes. And just reading a book or getting on a blog or watching a movie on YouTube is not enough. You need to get some professional help and advice. And that's why I'm really, really wanting to work with you. Call me. Let's set up a time. I'll give you a 30-minute free consultation to see if it's a good fit, and we'll go from there. My number is 816-405-7703. My email is rwpsports@yahoo.com. Guys, this has been Roberto Parker with another Health Detective Talk. Take care. God bless. Stay healthy. Bye-bye.